gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out what I've been starting. I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through without.
Is the battery going down?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Morgan High alumni, basketball and football state champion Carter Thackeray. Carter, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm really happy to be here. You know, I didn't even know we were playing Grantsville today until someone told me at work, and then I got really excited that I was announcing the game tonight. So,
it's rivalry game, baby.
Let's go.
I'm going to go down and interview the coaches real quick. So, Carter, it's in your hands for a few minutes, and you send it down my way. We're going to hear from Coach Brad Matthews and Coach Nate Austin. I'll be right back.
Okay, sweet. All right, I'm going to try to entertain all you guys for a little bit, for 30 seconds. One player I noticed with Grantsville, his last name is McDragon or something like that. Mondragon, Eli Mondragon. He's a short, curly, red-haired kid, and he's the only player on Grantsville I recognize. Because I remember we were down in Grantsville my senior year, so 2 years ago. I remember he actually got in the game for quite a bit. So they've got faith in Eli. I don't think he's a starter, but just a player that I noticed. And then for the Trojans, definitely some players to look out for. We got B.O., Nick Snordina, Josh Criddle, and the whole gang playing tonight. Nick Fisher, hopefully we'll be able to see him shoot up some threes tonight, get red hot. You know, I think it's going to be a kind of a beefy game tonight, you know, with the whole football state championship. You know, there's going to be some rivalry in the air. And then with Grantsville being as good as they are this year in basketball, definitely a big game for Morgan. We went down and lost to Grantsville in the first round of region. I'm not sure what that score was down there, but I do know that we lost. We got our first region win last week against Ogden. So that was a good win for us. And now we're on round 2 of this region play. Morgan's looking silky smooth down there shooting in warm-ups. Josh Criddle hitting them every time from the free throw line like we like. It looks like Tyler's making his way down to the court right now to interview Coach Matthews. So I'm going to turn it over to him.
Hello, Morgan sports fans. I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network here with Coach Brad Matthews. Coach, rivalry game. What are your thoughts?
Oh, this is exciting. This is why we coach. This is why the kids play for games like this. Going to have a good crowd, and it's going to be a fun and exciting game.
What's the vibe of the team right now, coming off back-to-back wins in region? The big game here. How's the team feeling?
I think they feel pretty good. I mean, we did not play very well at Grantsville, and I think we've had some good practices. I think we've got a good game plan set up. They're ready.
You're about to go in the locker room with your team. What's your message going to be?
Just patience. We need to be patient on offense and defense. Work as a team. Not one player is going to win this game. It's going to be a team effort.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck.
You bet. Thank you.
Back to you, Carter.
Who's that one coach for Morgan? Which one? All right, some good words there from Tyler and Coach Matthews. I'm not really sure what they said because I couldn't hear it on the sound, but I'm sure there was a lot of good stuff to be said there. I think we're gonna do an interview now with Grantsville's coach, but they're actually in the locker room, so we'll have to see how that goes. Another fun fact that I forgot to mention, one of our coaches actually used to play for Grantsville. I forgot what his name is, our coach, but I just know that he's Grantsville alumni. So that's kind of cool. Oh, nice. So Tyler's going to go interview a student from the student section since Grantsville's still in the locker room. So this will be kind of fun.
Sports fans, I'm here in the student section over at Morgan High. Rivalry game, guys. What are your thoughts?
I think our boys are good offense in. Our defense is solid, but if our shots can fall tonight, I think we got the dub.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go here and talk to some of these ladies. You guys just had a big win at Grantsville.
Yeah.
What's your message to the boys?
Just go kick some butt and shut them up, you know? That's pretty good.
All right, Mazzy, your brother's on the team. How's he feeling?
He's feeling good. I actually talked to him before, and I was like, you better go get this win, and he said he will, so we're good. We're planning on dubs. Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. All right, Elena, you had 24 points last night at Grantsville. What would you tell these guys tonight?
Just play some lockdown D.
I love that. Thank you very much. Buckets Buckway, what are your thoughts?
Tonight we're going to get real loud, and Morgan's going to come out with the win because they're the best.
All right, thank you very much. Back to you, Carter.
All right, sweet. That was fun. Always fun to talk to the students. Hopefully they bring the energy tonight. You know, I think I have to call out my sister because she's not here. Marin Thackeray's part of the student body, and, you know, she's not here tonight, so she better show up. And now we can see Grantsville warming up here, and I'm just ready for this game to get underway. Should be a good one. Definitely a big game here for the Trojans. For sure a confidence booster if they can get it going into the rest of the region. You know, I've done this announcing quite a bit, but I didn't realize how much I relied on Tyler. It's kind of hard to sit here and talk to myself. And it looks like Tyler's about to give an interview to the coach here from Grantsville.
Thanks, what should I say?
All right, I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with Grantsville head coach Nate Austin. Coach, your second time to Morgan. It's a big rivalry, as you know. What are your thoughts coming into this game?
Every Grantsville Morgan game is a big game. It's a highly contested game, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, doesn't matter what the sport is. Grantsville Morgan's always a big game, and so I expect a fun environment. I expect two evenly matched teams that play well, that play hard, and I expect to go down to the wire.
What have you learned about this Morgan team, kind of observing throughout the season, and what did you learn from last game against Morgan?
Yeah, it's a team that can really shoot the ball really well. It's also a well-coached team. It's a team that I think came in into the region feeling really good about themselves. They dropped that South Summit game right before they played us. I think that kind of took it a little bit out of them. But I think they're playing really confident right now. They're shooting the ball really well. They're defending. They're playing a lot more man-to-man defense than they have early on the season. So it's a team I think is it's feeling really confident and playing really well together. And so it's a team that for us to win, we're going to have to beat them for 4 quarters. It's not a 1-quarter thing.
That's awesome. So for our fans that are watching online, who should they be watching from your team and who from Morgan?
Obviously for Morgan, number 0. Number 1. Both those guys, shoot like
Nixon Ordina and Alex Fisher.
Yep. For us, number 1, Carter Killian's a big-time player. Gabe Morris, number 32. Tate Allred, number 3. Brigham Wolford, number 11. And then we got several guys off the bench that can score a little bit as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Back to you, Carter.
right, we're back. You know, I'm sure that was a pretty good interview. It was pretty long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Always super nice of the visiting coaches to participate with the Morgan Sports Network like they do. Makes the show a little more fun, especially if we've got some people watching from Grantsville. You know, I think we get the word out pretty decent that the opposing fans can, you know, watch our broadcast. So, you know, welcome to all the Grantsville people that are out there watching. I'll try not to be too biased, you know. Sometimes it's hard, but, you know, I'll try. All right, Tyler's back. He's coming to save me.
I'm back.
Nice. It's good to have you back. I was just telling everyone watching. Like, it's kind of weird just sitting here talking to myself, but
Hey,
you know,
it's
been fun.
I'm sure you sounded great. So Carter, in talking to Coach Matthews and Coach Austin, I'll start with Coach Austin.
Okay.
He gets it. This is a big rivalry game. He's like, no matter what the sport is, football, baseball, basketball, lacrosse, chess, bowling, it doesn't matter. I threw chess in.
Nice.
But I asked him what players to watch for on his team and the Morgan team. He said for Morgan, number 0, Nixon Ordina, number 1, Alex Fisher.
You know, I kind of feel like he disrespected the one and only, the Muley Bear. I'm just kidding. That's all right.
I put him on the spot there for
yeah.
that. But, and then for his team, number 1, Carter Killian.
Okay.
Gabe Moritzen, number 32, both tremendous athletes. In calling the game at Grantsville, Carter Killian, number 1, has some of the best body control of any high school player I've seen in the last number of years.
Huh.
He's a tremendous
athlete. So where is he? Is he the one up top right here?
He's a guard. He's over there has the ankle braces on.
Oh, really?
There. He's a tremendous player.
He's kind of a little guy.
Yeah, but he's leading the team in scoring, as you probably have already gone over, but he averages 15 points per game and is also the leader in assists for the team.
All right.
Coach Matthews, he gets it too. Big rivalry. He loves this game. It's like, this is why we coach. This is it right here. Grantsville at Morgan. They've played over 200 times. This is well deep into the 200th meeting of these two teams.
I love that, you know. I totally agree with Matthews though, you know. Like, who cares if you're playing a preseason game against Draper APA or Roland Hall, you know what I'm saying? You live for the Grantsville Morgan games, you know?
Yeah. Did I look short down there compared to Nate Austin? You should
Not
have
gonna
done
lie.
that because you're taller than me.
I know, but I still would have looked short too. But yeah, he definitely had some height on you there.
How did my jacket stack up to his?
I think you've got him in that game.
Hey,
100%.
I should have asked him what he thought of my jacket.
You should have.
Say, hey, would you like to borrow it? I will say, Carter, the pocket square I'm wearing is a Heinz Country Store pocket square.
You're kidding. What don't they have over there?
They have everything from your snacks, place to eat, get
I
gas, change your tires, change your oil, change your life. Love me some Heinz.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been in a second. I need to get back over there.
You're a Heinzite. You need to get back.
I know.
They're probably wondering where you've been. So for today, our team, we have Dylan Despain, the one and only, the Emeritus Student Body President, producing. We have Jake Haywood on the main camera, PJ Williams on the court camera, Michael Lucius Despain, Mike Despain. He is doing the PA announcing, handling the music. I'm Tyler Quigley, your Carter Thackeray, state champion, football, basketball, all-around stud.
And we're all happy to be here.
Absolutely. It's like we're getting ready to get rolling here. We'll put your thing over for Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Morgan High School for tonight's Region Boys Varsity basketball game. We welcome those of you who are here in person as well as those who are streaming the game live on the Morgan Sports Network from locations around the corner or around the globe. Tonight's game features our guests, the Cowboys from Grantsville High School, and our Trojans from Morgan High School. We wish all players, coaches, and officials good luck in today's game. We remind everyone to please use good sportsmanship. Please rise and show proper respect for the flag of the United States of America. The flag will be presented by the Morgan High School dancers. our national anthem will be sung by Morgan High School student McEdge Dorius. For the visiting Cowboys of Grantsville High School, number 1, Carter Killian. Number 3, Tate Allred. Number 11, Brigham Mulford. Number 20, Peyton Thornton. And number 32, Gabe Moritzen. And now please show some love for the starting lineup of our Morgan Trojans. Number 1, a 6-foot guard, Alex Fisher. Number 5, a 6'2" guard, Aiden Harris. Number 35, a 6'4" forward, Eli Bailey. Number 40, 6'3" center, the Muley Bear, Josh Criddle. And a 6'2" senior, number 0, Nixon Ardina. The Trojans are coached by Brad Matthews, Skylar Benson, Adam Christensen, Devin Adams, and Tyson Hurd. Grantsville is coached by Nate Austin.
Thank you very much, Mike. Good job. Here we go, Carter.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Eli will jump for Morgan. Carter Killian.
Oh, is that who we were talking about before?
Yeah,
okay,
Carter
yeah.
Killian, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it was someone else. I'm like, Ty, he looks a little young and little. But yeah, he looks super athletic.
And we're underway. Grantsville controls the tip. Killian with the ball. Number 1, guarded by number 1, Alex Fisher. Morgan in a man-to-man defense. Here's Killian, drives in, goes up, blocked.
Oh,
they got a foul on Fisher.
I think he gets bailed out right there. I don't know about that one.
Okay, here we go. This happened, Carter, last game where Morgan got a foul 15 seconds into the game. Here we are 13 seconds into the game.
I know, right?
Killian will shoot 2. Got the first. Eli Bailey and Josh Criddle on the low block. Killian drains both free throws. Grantsville up 2-0. Nixon Ordina controls the point to Fisher. Ordina had 28 points in Morgan's last game at South Summit. Fisher shot no good. Rebound. Jump ball.
Nice.
Bodies all over the court there. Nice hustle there by both teams.
So we were up at South Summit on Friday?
Yeah,
Okay,
Morgan
yeah.
did win that game. Nixon had 28 points in that game.
Wow,
Nixon
that's
Ordina.
awesome, yeah.
The man with the ball, pink-toed shoes. They're not bowling shoes. They are basketball shoes. Here is Ordina, the only senior on the team, a team captain, under to the Muley Bear. Back to Ordina, to Fisher. It's in his favorite. He loves the three from right there.
Oh, he does. I love it.
Kind of mishandled the ball. There's a give and go. Pass stolen by Grantsville. There's a three from Grantsville, and that is good. Number 11, Brigham Mulford for three.
And that's what I was talking about before the game. You know, he's the only player I recognize from Grantsville, and, you know, he was playing there when I was, so, you know, he's had a lot of time to develop.
He's got a great shot. Here's Eli Bailey. Drives in. He's at the free throw line. Pivots. Goes up with the right hand hook.
Yes.
Elijah Bailey for two.
I love it. I love the little push shots in there.
Really nice move there by Eli. Anytime he gets in that painted area, he needs to shoot that, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Especially, he just has such long reach and just such good athleticism.
There's Killian. Spin move. Banks it up. No good. Rebound Muley Bear.
Coach Austin wants a call there. And so does Killian as he's squinting his eyes, holding his hands up in the air as he runs down the court.
Here's Nixon for two. No good.
A little too much mustard there.
That's right. Maybe a little nerves. Rivalry game. Steal by Criddle.
Nice.
He leads the team in steals. Up to Ordina. Euro step. Left-hand shot. No good. Rebound Fisher. No. Nixon has a new haircut. Number O.
Oh, yeah. Nice and short.
It's Tate Allred with the ball. Morgan sticking with the man-to-man defense. It's a varsity game, rivalry game, region game. Grantsville is number 1 in the 3A RPI. Morgan is 4th. Nate Austin calls out a play from the bench. Number 2.
I think you could hear his voice from the dirt spot.
Way to get that in early, Carter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mulford for 3 more. No. Rebound Harris.
You know, I wonder what him and Nixon ate before the game. You know, they're feeling a little powerful.
Well, it was definitely had mustard on it.
Yeah, it did. I know. I had me a hot dog from the concessions with a little mustard. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, Grantsville fans. If you're watching, I already told you I wouldn't be too biased, but it's out the door.
Aiden Harris with
I
an
don't like that
offensive
call.
foul.
I don't even like that the coach is sitting on the court right now either.
Nixon's tying his shoe. He's got low socks. The no-shows. Morgan still in the man defense. Grantsville up by 3. Good defense there by Bailey with a block.
There we go.
Eli Bailey with a nice defensive play.
Yeah, that is nice call there, Mike. We got an extreme X-bomb block right there.
Bailey turnaround jumper, 1 foot, no. Rebound Killian. Quickly ahead to Mulford. Cross court to Moritzen. Up top, Allred. A foul there underneath on Nixon. Morgan has 3 team fouls, Grantsville 0. Almost halfway through the first quarter of the varsity game. Grantsville won the meeting earlier this year at Grantsville by a score of 58-42.
Oh, really? By that much, huh? Wow.
16-point win. Morgan has switched to a 3-2 zone. Grantsville's resetting. Richardson slides in the middle for a little jumper,
Ooh.
no good. Rebound Bailey.
That was actually a pretty good play there by Grantsville. I noticed number 20, he slipped up there trying to get a screen for a skip past 3 to number 1, Carter, but then he just slips right behind the defense and gets a little shot for himself. So yeah, nice little play there. At least that's what I saw from it.
I like it, Carter. Here's Eli Bailey at the elbow. Drop step, no. Back out to Fisher. Fisher to Ordina.
Scary
Drives
pass.
in all the way with a layup, no good, and he's fouled. Good move by
Nice,
Nixon.
there we go. Nixon gets bailed out with a foul. That's what we like.
Foul was on number 20, Dylan Richardson, his first. Nixon Ordina will shoot 2. Nixon leads the Trojans in scoring with almost 16 points per game. Josh Criddle leads the team in steals there, Carter.
Yeah, it's been close between him and Nixon all year, but it looks like Josh is kind of pulling through.
P.J. Williams is getting us these great shots of Nixon shooting from under the basket.
You love to see it.
Got it. 1 of 2 there for Nixon. He has 1 point. Grantsville up 5-3. We're in the first quarter. Good student section here tonight.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Rebound, Muley Bear. Shot no good by Grantsville.
Now we just need to get him to be a little louder, huh?
Yeah, I think that noise level will pick up as the game goes on here. Spin move by Harris, no good. Rebound.
Oh, give us a
yep. They got him. Yep. They got him for a turnover. I think Carter looked like Richardson wanted to pass there, but Warrenson wasn't looking.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Ty. You know, that happens all too often. They go to pass it, and then they're like, oh, he's not looking, and they try to hold on to it, and then, you know.
Here's team captain number 11, Gavin Turner, in for Morgan. He's a junior. He's an all-state football player, wide receiver. Criddle up top. Ordina takes 3. Oh, no good, off the front of the rim. Rebound, Richardson. Head to Killian, drives in, layup, yes. What control there by Killian, nice shot.
You can already tell he's just a great basketball player.
Criddle underneath. Gets his man in the air, takes it up to the bank, doesn't go.
He tried to take it to the first bank of Morgan.
Couldn't get the deposit.
Oh, and Alex gets Killian on the arm.
That's going to be Alex's second foul.
I wonder if Matthews will take Alex out early. I mean, not too early.
I would think. Yeah. I mean, 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Luke Olson
Here comes Luke. I wonder if he'll go in for Alex or if he'll go in for Criddle.
New players in for the Cowboys, number 24, Eli Mondragon, and number 4, Jace Sandberg. Both played in the JV game, Carter. Morgan won the JV game 56-54.
Wow, that's what we
They were up by 11 with 2 minutes to go. And
Morgan was?
and Grantsville came back and almost tied it up.
Well, Morgan definitely needs some offense sooner than later.
Score is 3-9.
Defense has been great, you know. But
Joe Wade is also checked in
there
for
we
the
go.
Trojans, number 24.
Maybe that's who we needed. He's the Grantsville secret weapon.
Here's the Russian, drives in, gets the shot up, no good.
You know,
a drop step, but just didn't.
Yeah, you know, just a couple of shots there by our big guys. There's a little too heavy off the backboard. Nice rebound there.
Shot, no good there by Sandberg. Timeout, Morgan.
It looks like Coach Matthews is going to try to drop a play here, try to get some more points up. You know, it's weird. Basketball is a weird sport. You know, I love it how you can like score 3 points in one quarter, and the next quarter you put up 25. You know,
I do love that.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no rhyme or reason. You know, all it takes is a little bit of confidence.
Quick shout out to some of our sponsors: Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate, Intermountain West Power Sports, Gardner Development, STF Electric, Hooked Up Plumbing, Squeaky Clean, Professional Auto Detailing. Connor Brown, Morgan High student, he owns Squeaky Clean, does a great job. You can find him on Instagram at Squeaky Clean. Wardell Brothers Construction, Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark, K&L Acoustic and Drywall, and X-Balm Extreme Lip Protection, made in the USA, xbalm.com. Joe Waite gets it into Bailey, takes a long 2. Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Eli Bailey, the rare 2-point shot.
It's drizzling twos.
Scott told me to say that.
I think that was another block there by Bailey, Carter.
That's what we like. I started looking at the front row because we were telling them
Bailey
to get off.
underneath. Pivot, jump hook. Yes.
There we go.
Eli Bailey, he's hot.
You
6 points for Bailey.
Shout out to Coach Brad Matthews for a very timely timeout. For, the momentum's totally changed after that.
Turnover.
Nice.
No.
Not just a good tip away there by
Okay.
Nixon, Quick hands, kind of gets in their head a little bit. Still Grantsville ball here.
Killian has the ball. Over to Moritzen. He thought about the three there from the logo.
Yeah.
He's deadly from all distances. He takes three right from behind the line and got it.
Not the person you want to leave open right there.
30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Grantsville up 5. Killian has 9 points. Ordina looking for someone to pass it to. Takes a turnaround jumper. Found himself too wide open.
Doesn't get the friendly bounce. And here comes Killian quick the other way.
6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2. Gets the three off right in front of the student section.
No, not
and
what we
drills
wanted.
it. Carter Killian. 12 points in the quarter for Killian.
If there's one, all we need to do is just stick someone on Killian to not even help off the ball, just stick to him like glue. That's what you got to do at this point. He's got almost all their points, and if the rest of their team's going to beat us, then the rest of the team will beat us. But I would say just don't let him beat us. Do everything we can to get it out of his hands.
For Morgan, Eli Bailey had 6 points and Nixon Ordina 1. I'd like to recognize some more of our sponsors, Carter. This is exciting. At the end of the game, you and I will choose a player of the game for Morgan.
Okay.
They will receive a player of the game certificate laminated from Bingham's Custom Meats, good for a bacon bomb. At halftime of this game, I will have the chance to have a little interview with Monty Hatch. She's the storefront manager for Bingham's Custom Meats. She'll tell us about all their specials they have going on, and it'll be fun to hear a little bit more about Bingham's.
Yeah, I've talked to her quite a few times.
She's the face of the company.
Yeah.
Does a good job. So shout out to some of our other supporters, Randall Brothers Construction, Roger and Ryan Randall. They're Morgan High alumni. Choose them for your next residential or commercial build. Heinz Country Store, they're off exit 96. It's a wonderful country store in Peterson, Utah. Hot breakfast, hot lunch, great snacks, great people, a place to eat and get gas.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't have said it any better.
Well, you probably could have, but you didn't. Grantsville ball, start the second quarter. Grantsville's led the entire way thus far. They're up with a score of 15-7.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get it in Killian's hands again, kind of for a little heat check. Oh, and they throw it out of bounds.
Went right through the legs of the student section over there. Turnover. Harris back in for Morgan. Over to Joe Waite, fakes the three. Gets it down to Luke Olson. Up to Ordina. Back to Olson at the elbow. Drives in, stolen. Maybe should have popped that shot when he was open.
I know, right? Yeah, sometimes when you put the ball on the ground. And we're
Killian
going the other
with
way.
an offensive foul. Good defense there by Harris.
Yeah, good defense. He's kind of smiling, though. I wonder if he sold it a little bit. Sometimes that's what you got to do against their best player, though.
Sold me.
Yeah, sold me, sold the ref. That's all that matters. The only one that's really too mad is Killian.
Ordina, Harris. Luke Olson. Backdoor to, here's Harris. Spin move, right hand layup.
Oh,
yes!
There we go.
Aiden Harris.
Great circus shot there by Aiden Harris.
I love the spin move that Aiden does.
He does a pretty quick spin move, doesn't he?
Morgan has all juniors except for Nixon Ordina in the game. Nixon's the only senior, team captain. They got, looks like they got Gavin with a push off there, a foul.
Looks like someone. I wonder if number 4 is cutting so Gavin's pleading his case that number 4 is pushing him off.
Mulford in the game for Grantsville and Bunderson, number 33.
You know, I think Gavin's a pretty trustworthy guy. I'd take his word for it if I was a referee.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to change the call. There's a 3, no good by Grantsville.
Oh, don't fight over it.
Rebound Ordina. Kind of bumped into Joe, but controlled it. Turner will take the point here. Ordina to Harris. Lost control, stolen there by Grantsville. Turnover by the Trojans. Another turnover by Grantsville. Back to Morgan.
My turnover tallies are tallying up here. Grantsville's got 7. Morgan has 5 turnovers, so kind of an ugly start.
Josh Criddle back in for the Trojans, replacing Luke Olson.
You know, I think Joe Waite needs be number 2 for Joe Ingles, you know?
I hear you. That's too bad.
I don't know what
was sad.
Yeah, missed opportunity, if you ask me.
In the last game, when Joe played in the JV game, my broadcast partner, Buckets Buckway, compared Joe Waite to offensive foul there on Alex. That's his 3rd.
He'll be
he compared Joe Waite to Larry Bird.
Really? I like it. That's kind of fun. I can see it. And Alex definitely showing some frustration as he comes to the bench with his 3rd foul. You know, it's hard when you get called just for taking an aggressive, you know, drive to the hole like that, you know.
Some of that happened in the JV game as
really?
well. Nick Despain drove in, made the basket, and they called it off for offensive. Same thing with Tate Nilsson.
Dang it.
There's a nice move there by Tate Allred for 2.
You know, that was a basketball move right there. Strong to the rim, rose up high.
That was big time. He's got
really
multicolored shoelaces, different color in each shoe. Nice cut there by Ordina from Muley Bear. Nixon Ordina, one of the leaders in 3A in scoring. Jab step, no. Here's Moritzen gets.
You know, and he gets Eli in the air, and it's over. Yeah, just what you said. You know, you can't move when you're in the air. You know.
Moritzen's a tremendous football player as well on the state championship Grantsville football team.
Kind of an awkward shot there by Turner. Oh, and coach wants a foul here.
Grantsville up 19-11. We're in the 2nd quarter. Morgan sticking with the man D.
Yeah, if you watch number 3 play for Grantsville, Allred, he's super attack first. You know, right when he gets it, he's looking to lower his head and get to the hoop.
Well, jammed finger there. I heard that with my headphones on.
Yeah.
Ouch. Harris got the steal, though.
We might need to check up on Harris after the game because his finger is probably not okay.
Nice move there and bank shot by Ordina. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, man.
I'm in pain right now, phantom pain.
I jammed my thumb like almost a month ago from playing some ball, and it's still not right.
Nice little run by the Trojans. Cut the lead to 6. Morgan 13.
Yeah, not a bad run led by
19.
Nixon Ordina there. How many did he have right in a row? 2?
Yeah,
2 buckets?
Yeah, he has 5 points in the game.
Scott wants it.
For those of you joining us online, you will see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen a little QR code occasionally. It's up now. That is to access the Venmo account for the Morgan Sports Network. We operate based off the donations of our viewers. We appreciate your support and sponsorship and donating money to the Morgan Sports Network. You can scan that code, make a donation. We'd appreciate it. It allows us to pay our interns, continue to improve our equipment. And you can also find us on Venmo at Morgan Sports Network. Here's Killian back in the game for Grantsville. Finds his friend for 3. No good. Rebound Ordina. Behind the back dribble. Harris drives in. All the way to the hole. Left-hand layup. No good. Followed by Josh Criddle.
Oh,
and he got fouled. What do you see
I think that might have just been a late call by the other official. Oh.
They call it on the ground. They're saying he wasn't shooting. Both of those guys were shooting. I thought both Harris and Criddle were shooting.
Yeah, I'm a little lost.
The foul was on number 33.
It might be 1-1.
No, they only, 2 shots here for Criddle.
Oh.
Grantsville only has 3 team
Maybe I
fouls.
didn't see that right. Oh, yeah, I was looking at Morgan's. Not 1-1.
Criddle will shoot 2. He missed the first.
So, yeah, Criddle was fouled on the rebound that he was trying to tip back in.
Mondragon and Mulford back in for the Cowboys. Watch this, Carter. I believe Criddle will try to bank this shot in.
Really?
Yeah. Got it. To the bank. 1 point
look
deposit.
at you, Ty. So observant. How did I not notice that before?
Well, you know.
I think that's kind of the time I zone out is when we're shooting free throws.
Stay with me, Carter. Here's Killian. Has Ordina on him. Now Criddle on Killian. Nice move there.
Nice,
Rebound,
there we go.
Gets it to Ordina.
You know, I wonder
Trojans
how many.
Off and running. Turner.
Oh.
Ball.
Stay in here.
Morgan ball.
Yep.
Good call, Carter.
You know, I was gonna say I should be keeping a tally of how many times we're gonna see Killian's hands go up in the air. You know, wanting a foul call.
Number 5, Connor Sorensen in for the Cowboys. He replaces Moritzen. Criddle to Bailey. Eli can make the 3. Drives in, pivoting, doesn't have anything. Puts it out to Harris, clears. Turner to Ordina. Here's some good movement by the Trojans right here.
Honestly, some really good defense here.
Bailey drives in. What a play. And he is hacked.
Nice. There we go. We're shooting
a
2.
Block there by
and Mondragon.
Mondragon took the
He's
hit
grimacing a little bit there.
Yeah, that was a big time move there by Eli Bailey. That's Mondragon's first.
You know, Eli's just so long and athletic. I've said it many times, but you know, it's just hard to defend people like that.
First free throw, no good. This will be the 5th, or Morgan has shot 5 free throws. This is the 6th. Only made 2, make it 3. 50% from the free throw line. Carter, last night in the girls' game at Grantsville, Morgan won in overtime.
Oh, wow.
And Grantsville shot 40 free throws in that game, Carter.
No way.
40 free
40.
throws. Made 25. Do you know what percentage that is? 55, I'll just tell you. I don't want you to have to do math. Good defense here by the Trojans. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Morgan crowd giving the Grantsville players a hard time, as they should.
Yeah, who is that
section.
coming from? Oh, yes.
Turnover, Morgan
there we
ball.
go.
How's the turnover count looking, Carter?
Morgan's got 6 turnovers. Grantsville's got 8.
Okay.
You know, rough stats, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I guarantee you're right.
Morgan has not tied or led this ball game other than when it was 0-0.
Eli gets in the paint, takes a wild hook shot, no good. Rebound, Killian. Coach Matthews tells him to get back. Don't complain to the ref. Just get back and play D. Good advice. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Grantsville up 4, 19-15. Foul on Harris there. That'll be 1-1.
Or is that on? Oh yeah, on Harris. Okay. You know, Buckway, he's letting Grantsville hear it. He must be letting out some previously held in anger.
I think it was what he was. Yeah, and it's what he was holding back when he was on air with me earlier. This is 1-1 for Tate Allred.
Oh, nice.
No good. Rebound,
and
Bailey.
Buckway is in Allred's head. I like it. He's got to be.
He's giving it to him, isn't he? Over there from the student section.
I love it.
Ordina fakes the 3, drives into the spin move, gets it back out to Gavin. Team captain to team captain. Number 5 also a team captain.
You know, Grantsville really is playing some great defense. I have to give it to him.
Harris drives in, and he is fouled.
And Grantsville's crowd is not liking
here.
that one very much.
No, they're not. That was an aggressive drive.
It was.
Foul was on Sandberg.
I wouldn't want to be getting in front of
It's like a freight
of
train.
Harris. Yeah.
He's solid. How's his finger look from the jam?
I don't know. It's
He
looking
doesn't
about,
have it taped.
no, it's looking about twice the size from here. Just kidding. I can't see that.
We've got the first. Harris has 3 points. Shout out to Evan Harris, Carter. He broke his collarbone,
Oh, no.
so he's not playing in today's game.
You know, that kind of makes me cringe thinking about that bone breaking. You know, it's kind
Yeah,
of
it
a weird
does.
one.
Harris got both the free throws, cut it, the lead to 2. Morgan 17, Grantsville 19. Minute and a half to go in the first half. At halftime, I'll be interviewing the front store manager of Bingham's Custom Meats.
Oh, a nice poke away there. But Grantsville keeps with it.
Morgan sticking with the man D. Good defense there by Bailey. Killian wants the ball, has it. Good movement here. Under 1 minute to go in the first half.
11 on the left.
I know, I was thinking the same thing, Mike.
Oh, you did?
Oh, and one
Shot
there.
goes up and in. Jay Sandberg with it.
You know, I was wondering if they lined him up before the game like Junior Jazz and say, all right, you guard him, you guard him, because, you know, we see Alex Fisher guarding number 1,
Killian.
Carter Killian, both number 1s. Then we had Gavin on number 11 on Grantsville.
This is Tate Allred with a chance. Or sorry, Jay Sandberg. And he missed the free throw.
And Tyler Buckley's doing his thing.
He's getting in their head, isn't he?
Right now,
Good
in
for you,
my
Buck.
eyes, right now in my eyes, he wins the bacon bomb.
He would love it, I trust you. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Morgan with the ball. Score is 21-17.
Do you think they'll try for the last shot? Nope.
No, Harris for 3. No good, off the back iron. Rebound Grantsville. Mulford at the logo, wipes the bottom of his shoes. They're pink with blue trim.
So observant. You know, the key is in the details.
The key is if you have pink on your shoe, you're going to play well.
Oh, I know. And key is don't leave
seconds left.
Carter Killian wide open. Leave him
Rebound Bailey. Doesn't have time to get off a shot. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 17, Grantsville 21.
You know, I wonder what Matthews had to say about keeping on Killian, because that second quarter they did so much better. And I think we're going to... Okay. And we'll be having your interview, huh?
Yes. So, Carter, for our halftime entertainment, we invite those of you who are watching at home to stick around. Our 3-time state champion Morgan High dance team will be performing. So,
sweet.
This will be great. And then following that, we'll have our interview with Bingham's Custom Meats and learn all about it. So, stick around. right, Morgan sports fans, I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Monty Hatch. She is the storefront manager of Bingham's Custom Meats, one of our supporters. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to be here.
Yes. What did you think of the first half of the basketball game?
I think they're doing good. They're going to come back.
I like that.
Yep, they're
I like
playing
it.
hard.
Someone wants that bacon bomb. I'll tell you that. That's a highlight for these guys.
For sure.
So, tell us about Bingham's Custom Meats.
We're a custom meat shop. We do domestic processing and have a lot of custom items that we do. We make everything by hand that's in our storefront there, all our retail, the bombs, brats by hand, steaks. We've got chicken, marinated chicken, all kinds of specialty items, flavored hamburger patties, all kinds of things. Our freezer bundles are one of our biggest sellers right now. We've got lots of specials. Valentine's specials running right now.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about the Valentine's specials.
Heart-shaped ribeyes.
Oh, wow. I saw a picture of that on your Instagram. Those look so good.
Aren't they neat?
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome. $15.99 a pound.
Okay.
And then we've also got specials. Speaking of steaks, we've got specials on our newest bundle.
Okay.
It's a steak bundle that features ribeyes, boneless ribeyes. It's got 10 pounds of ribeyes, 10 pounds of New Yorks, 10 pounds of T-bones, 10 pounds of sirloin steaks. And
sounds amazing.
Yep, that's all $3.99.60. Brings it down to $9.99 a pound.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome. Yeah.
Is this beef local?
Yep. A lot,
Morgan?
yes. All local to northern Utah.
Okay.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, good. And I've been in there during lunch a couple times. It looks like you have lunches.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about your lunches.
Very good lunches.
I don't think people know that you serve lunch.
Right, right.
Yeah.
We started this year again doing our sandwiches, and we're doing salads now, which is new.
Salads.
Make the best salads ever. They're wonderful.
So you handle vegetarians and meat eaters.
Oh yes, we sure can.
Okay.
Yep.
I like your kebabs that you have there in your storefront. Those are so good. Tell us about those.
Those are awesome. That's one of our top sellers too. We've got steak kebab and a chicken and bacon, and then a pork bacon kebab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are good. So the bacon bombs, there's many different flavors. I'm a fan of the powder keg.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Carter, he likes the cordon bleu.
Yeah.
But tell us about some of the flavors of the bacon bombs and what they are.
Oh yes,
and tell us where you send them.
All over the U.S.
Okay.
Absolutely. We do ship our bombs now, which is amazing.
Yeah.
They go all over the United States. We've got several different kinds of chicken. Of course, like you mentioned, the cordon bleu. My favorite's the chicken jalapeno.
Oh, that is good. So this is chicken, jalapeno, cream cheese, wrapped in bacon.
Yes.
That's a little slice of heaven.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I think it's heaven. Absolutely.
Okay.
Our newest bomb is a supreme pizza.
Okay.
That's an Italian sausage, and it's got mozzarella, black olives in the center. It's wrapped in pepperoni and then bacon.
Wow.
So it's really good.
Well, that's really cool.
Yes.
So tell us about the specials again. Maybe some people had stepped away to get their popcorn or their drink at home, and tell us about the specials you have going on right now.
Yes, right now. Well, of course, our freezer bundles. The steak bundle is the limited time bundle. So that's awesome, right about Valentine's Day. And then, of course, as we always have at Valentine's, our heart-shaped ribeyes, $15.99 a pound.
How do you recommend those are cooked?
Oh.
Smoke, grill?
Smoke or grill, stovetop, any way you want to do it.
I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm
They're
getting hungry.
amazing. The ribeyes Nathan does are wonderful.
Tell us about the owners of Bingham's Custom Meats.
They're a wonderful couple, Nathan and Shar Bingham.
Are they from Morgan?
They're actually from Huntsville, but
Okay,
they live in Morgan
now.
Yep, yep. And
great addition to the community.
Oh my goodness, yes, everybody loves them.
Yeah.
He does so much for the high school and for everything in the community.
Yeah.
He's
Tell
a
us about
great
the other
contributor.
employees and staff you have at Bingham's.
Oh, well, you know Brant.
I do.
He's one of my
He's
favorites.
awesome.
He's awesome. And then we've got, oh gosh, so many from our community, so many of the kids. We employ a lot of our high schoolers.
Yeah. So tell us how, for people that are maybe watching from Grantsville and would like to purchase some of your product, can they do that online? Tell us your website.
Yep. So if you go to binghamscustommeats.com or binghamsbombs.com, you'll find, you can search our freezer bundles, our bombs. You can purchase freezer bundles and pick up in store. Or you can buy the bombs online and then have them shipped, of course, to Grantsville.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Or pick up in store, either one.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate your support of Morgan Sports Network and Morgan High School.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in the store.
Yes.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be back for the second half in 4 seconds. Carter and I will bring you the second half. Thank you. Here we are at the start of the second half. Morgan's ball, Ordina with the ball. Here's Ordina, takes a shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Criddle. He was held.
You know, we were in halftime, then all of a sudden we weren't.
Well, here we go, Carter.
Here we go.
Carter, your counterpart, the other Carter Killian.
Yeah.
He had 12 points in the first half, all in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, we really shut him down that second quarter.
Yeah, he didn't do as much. Eli Bailey led the Trojans with 7.
You know, have we even made a three-pointer tonight?
No threes
I think
for
that's,
us. And
that's why we're down.
Grantsville's made 3 threes.
Yep. Threes and free
nice
throws.
Pass there by Killian to Richardson for 2.
It's not even like you have to shoot the 3 great either, you know? Like if you shoot it 30%, 40% even, you know, that's enough.
Morgan outscored Grantsville 10-6 in the second quarter. Eli Bailey for 3.
Yes!
Eli Bailey right in front of the student section.
Right on time.
Motivated by Lena Berkland, who was right there, and his sister, Mazzy Bailey. Oh, they're cheering him on.
I'm kind of disappointed we couldn't have Buckway yelling to Grantsville again when they're on offense this half.
Oh, there's another steal by Criddle. Why not? Josh, 3 points. Ordina,
yes! Yes!
Ball.
You know,
Nixon, Ordina.
We should start saying that we're not shooting the 3 well, and then they'll start making it more often.
2
you
in
know?
a row there. 1 point ball game.
Yes, sir.
Grantsville up 1. Morgan came out hot here in the second half. We got so excited, Carter, we moved our table.
I know, I started shoving the table around.
Backdoor cut
Oh,
there.
awkward pass there by number 20.
Nice cut there by Tate Allred, but he couldn't control the pass.
And that's Grantsville's 10th turnover. You know, I think that's what's kind of keeping the Trojans in the game.
Morgan could take the lead here.
We'd love to see it.
Morgan 22, Grantsville 23. This is a region game. Harris.
Morgan's 4-2.
Harris takes a nice little pivot.
Yes.
Gets 2. Left-handed shot. Aiden Harris.
And there's Morgan's first lead of the half, and it's quickly diminished there.
Was that Tate Allred?
Yeah, I think so.
That's his 4th point. Back and forth here. Another lead change.
Yep.
Harris to Criddle, the free throw line.
I
Take
think
it,
yeah,
Josh.
come on, Josh.
Bank it in.
Yeah.
Ordina will take it, drive in, take a jumper, fade away.
Oh.
Rebound, Criddle, up. There's a foul on the baseline. Killian got caught there with a push. His 2nd personal.
You know, I'd like to see Alex get a 3 in the far corner over here.
He's looking inside, gets it to Bailey. Bailey's in the painted area, fade away. Looked like he got hit on the arm. Rebound, Fisher. Ordina right in front of the student section. What do you like to see there, Carter? A 3 and then look to the students?
Yeah,
do you point to him or just look at him?
You know, there's a few different options there. You know, you could give it the wink. You could give it the point. You can give it the
3,
salute.
In and out.
You know, a few
Rebound
different
Bailey.
options.
Sorry, I cut
you
you
You're
off.
good. No,
I love all those things.
Yeah.
Harris in front of the student section. Bailey Free throw line jumper.
Yes.
In rhythm. Eli Bailey. He is having a great game, Carter. Timeout, Grantsville.
There we go.
Morgan up 1. Some momentum shifting. The crowd is making some noise.
Tyler Buckway is letting them hear it. You know, nothing's better than just the Eli Bailey right at the free throw line, high arc in, just right over the defender every time. You know, that's just satisfying.
Eli has 12 points, Carter.
Really? Just let's expedite a bacon bomb to his house right now. Just give it to him.
A couple of updates on the games that happened earlier. In the sophomore game, Morgan was victorious by a score of 76-23, led by Tanner Matthews, who had 18 points, all 3-point shots.
Really?
He was white
We love
hot.
to see it.
Bo Johnson had 17, Colton AC 10, Derek Tilby 7, Rhett Barker and Nate Pace each had 6, Tate had 5, Zaylen had 3, and Lincoln Gilson had 2.
Nice. All good kids.
I'll give you the score of the JV game in a moment. Eli Bailey with some nice defense.
Yes, there we go. Eli
Turnover.
Bailey playing out of his mind.
Another turnover by Grantsville. 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Morgan up 1. This is the third quarter of the region varsity game, rivalry game. Fisher with a nice move.
Oh, that was
Shot in rhythm.
disgusting. Oh, I love it.
Mark the tape for a disgusting move by Alex Fisher. Rebound Criddle to Ordina. The
Here we
Trojans off and
go.
running. Harris in front
Someone
of the
make a
students.
3 right
Give it
here.
to Bailey.
If someone hits a 3,
Lob to Criddle.
Yes!
Alley-oop to Josh
Keep
Criddle.
it going.
Beautiful play by the Morgan Trojans. Josh Criddle softly put that baby to bed.
Oh, man, couldn't have said it any better, Ty. I love it. He just caught that thing with cotton gloves, I swear, and just put it right back in softly.
Morgan now in their defensive stance. Carter standing. He's excited.
Yeah, I think I might need to stand for a second. Oh, and a turnover.
Morgan ball. Nice defense there by the Trojans. Morgan up 5.
All signs pointing towards the Trojans right
Morgan
here.
has no fouls. Grantsville has 2. Morgan has 4 timeouts. Grantsville has 3.
Killian's commanding his squad right now, pointing over, yelling a little bit. You know, I wonder what he's saying.
Ordina and Fisher playing catch up by the logo.
Oh, just shoot it, Alex.
Ordina, he'll fakes the 3, gets it to Harris. Cross court to Fisher, under to Josh, to Bailey. Push shot, no good. Tipped out, controlled by Grantsville. Here's Killian, drives baseline. 2
Wow,
points.
Harris almost sent that one into the Grantsville cheerleading section, but Killian puts it up with some soft touch.
Yeah, some absolutely beautiful body control by
I know,
Killian
right?
to get under there and get the shot.
I guess that'll put me back in my seat.
Morgan up 3, 30-27. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a foul on Grantsville. That's on Dylan Richardson over Criddle's back.
And you can just tell that that Carter Killian's definitely the team leader out there, you know, as he addresses his teammate there, telling him to keep his hands up in the air, play good defense.
Sandberg checked in for Grantsville, number 4. Fisher to Bailey for 3.
Yep. Don't leave
Yes!
him open. Do not leave him
Elijah
open.
Bailey, 3 points, money ball.
15 for him, right? I think so.
That's correct, Carter.
And Allred shoots a line drive to the hoop, and none other than Eli Bailey is there to be tied up for the jump ball. Wow, he's playing so well.
Pack up a bacon bomb, Nate, and send it to Eli Bailey in Mountain Green.
Yes.
Allred drives in the paint, shoots up a shot, no good.
Good no call there by the ref.
Rebound, Killian. Morgan could not control that rebound, but Killian knew where the ball was.
Yep, he did.
Morgan's up 6 in a man-to-man defense, and the next level of energy here for the Trojans.
I feel like our defense has definitely stepped up this half.
Grantsville is ranked number 1 in the 3A RPI. Morgan is ranked number 4. A lot of time moving off the clock here. Shot clock next year, Carter. 35-second shot clock.
Yep.
Fisher falls down, but there's a three-pointer. Rebound Bailey. Three-pointer missed. Eli Bailey.
No, don't take Eli Bailey out. Keep him going.
The students are up. Buckets Buckway is yelling out some instructions to his friends. Eli drives in, gets up a shot. He's fouled.
He'll go to the line. You know, when things are going your way, they're going your way. You know, Eli drives in with a double team, kind of throws it between his legs, it almost seems like, and up towards the hoop, and finds himself on the free throw line.
They called it on the ground.
Oh,
Carter.
dang it.
So
well, that's all right.
The foul was on Sandberg, his second.
It's like Luke
Olson
yeah.
is in, and Gavin Turner for Morgan. And
kind of an awkward situation in the corner.
Gunderson for Grantsville, who's on Fisher. Fisher drives baseline,
Turnover.
throws it away. Foul on Ordina. Not a bad foul there.
No,
Stop the fast
not.
break. That's his second. First team foul of the half there for Morgan, Carter. Grantsville has 4.
We're playing a super good third quarter.
Morgan has scored 16 points this quarter. Spin move by Killian and an easy.
He makes it look
layup.
so easy. Wow.
He really does. What a shot.
You know, he just knew he knows where to position his body. You know, he gets the defender on his hip and it's over, you know. He reaches out, lays it in.
Killian has 16 points. Under 1 minute to go in the third quarter. High post to Luke Olson, drives in with the right hand. Spin move, goes up with the left, and he's fouled.
Nice.
Nice move by the Russian.
And Coach Austin for Grantsville puts his palms right into his face. He doesn't like what he sees. After I noticed
like
after
a move that he would have made.
I know, right? After Carter Killian drove down there and made that layup, he got super upset at his bench because he thought their bench should have been cheering him on a little more, you know.
Free throw no good.
You know,
Dragon and Allred in.
Sweet. Yeah, and I think the bench plays a big role in the game, you know. If you hit a shot and your whole bench flies up and they're excited, you know, I think that just helps the motivation on the court a lot more.
Olson got his second free throw. Morgan up 5, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Killian guarded by Ordina, 2 of the best players in all of 3A. Now Turner on Killian. Held him a little bit.
Yeah, looks like he had his left arm around him.
Carter in the girls' game yesterday at Grantsville. Shout out to Alex Trussell. She had 18 points and 17 rebounds.
Wow. Call her Rudy Gobert of 3A Utah basketball.
Yeah, an outstanding game for the Lady Trojans. Win in overtime. Olson grabbed the rebound.
And
27 seconds. Coach Matthews calls out for 1 shot. What do you want to see here, Carter?
I want to see an Alex Fisher three-pointer in the corner in front of the student section.
I want an Eli Bailey one. But
that would be nice too. I want to see a three-pointer in the corner at the buzzer, and then whoever makes it, give Buckway a chest bump.
Olson will take 3. No good. Out of bounds. Grantsville ball. Mulford takes a shot. No good. That's the end of the third quarter. Morgan 34, Grantsville 29.
You know, I think our bench is outperforming Grantsville's, not on the court, but, you know, on the sideline. You see Derek Tilby here coming out, shaking hands, getting his teammates excited. And another thing I noticed before the game is how much I like Bo Johnson's pregame handshakes.
Oh, I love that.
They're awesome.
That is so cool.
I know.
Is that practiced?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's rehearsed.
So when you were playing, who was the guy that did the handshake stuff? Do you remember?
Oh, man. I don't even know. Who was it? I don't know.
While you're thinking about that, I want to say that quarter, Morgan outscored Grantsville 17-8.
That's a good quarter right there.
I'm going to give a little commercial here for the Morgan Sports Network. For those of you who are watching at home, we invite you to scan the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, or you can search on Venmo at Morgan Sports Network and make a donation to our program. We pay our interns. We operate based off the donations of our viewers. We appreciate your support. And couldn't do it without you, the supporters of sponsors and supporters and fans from home. Thank you for your donations. Shout out to our statistician, Daniel Moudreau.
In the building tonight.
Is he in the building?
Yes, I saw him come in. I don't know where he's at, but in the building.
I see Roger Randall over on the sideline, and Ryan, some of our supporters.
Yeah.
Daniel did tell me he was going to be here tonight. That's awesome. Daniel is great. He's made a donation to the Morgan Sports Network, Carter.
Yeah, good for Daniel.
He sent in some cash. What a nice kid. Gavin Turner with the ball. Gets it to Luke Olson. Back to Ordina. Morgan not getting the ball anywhere near the basket right now. They've taken 30 seconds off the clock already. Fisher takes a three. No. Look at Eli. Oh, my gosh.
And he smacks his face on the cement.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Trainer Jack C. Van Beekham is on scene.
And the whole gym goes silent.
How about Eli's hustle there, though? I don't even know. He may have got pushed. I don't know. But he was just hustling for that loose ball. He hit right into that cement. Is he cut, Carter?
I couldn't tell. I didn't see any blood. But not the player we wanted to see go out.
Looking over at him, he looks like he's okay. Harris replaces him. Here's Allred with the ball. Morgan in a man-to-man defense. A tight man. Ordina on Killian.
11 on 11. Gavin Turner here.
Yes, Turner on Mulford.
Mulford, yep.
Morgan switching the screens.
Both teams taking long possessions here.
Up top, Weave. Nice pass there by Allred to Moritzen for two.
And Coach Austin's proud of his team for that play.
Three-point game. That play took almost a minute off the clock.
It really did, yeah.
Morgan has 2 fouls, team fouls. Grantsville has 5. Ordina to Turner, takes a floater, banks it home.
We love it.
2-point deposit for Gavin Turner.
Took it to the first bank of Morgan.
Was he trying to bank that, Carter?
We'll say yeah.
I think so too.
I think he actually was.
He learned something from Criddle. Free throw.
I know, right? Oh no, and Harris takes a swing instead of just going straight up for the block, and it ends up costing him an and one. At least I think it was on Harris. Who did they say it was on?
It was actually on Gavin.
Oh,
Turner.
it was. Could have been called on either, in my opinion.
He has 3 now. Allred with a nice play. He'll shoot a free throw for a 3-point play. Got it.
You know, this has been a game of runs. I feel like the first quarter, Morgan outplayed Grantsville. The second quarter, an obvious better quarter from Grantsville. Third quarter, obviously better from us, and I guess we'll see what happens here.
Ordina with the ball in front of the student section. Cross-court pass to Turner. Under to Criddle for 2. Yes. That should have been an and one. Josh Criddle with a 2-point shot.
Criddle wanted the and one.
Gavin has such vision on those passes.
And now we see Carter Killian with his hands up in the air a little bit more.
Harris now on Killian. Grantsville's in their red uniforms, trimmed in black. Nice defense there by Ordina.
Great defense. Could have been called for a travel. I heard it from the stands, and I definitely agree.
Morgan up 4. 5:15 to go in the 4th period. Morgan has Turner, Fisher, Ordina, Criddle, and Harris. Ordina drives in, spin move. He's at the free throw line. If he gets it in that close, don't you think you should shoot that, Carter?
Yeah, definitely.
Here's Harris, spin move, right hand layup. No good. Rebound, Criddle. No surprise there. Josh Criddle, the Muley Bear. He's got the speed of a deer and the strength of a bear. He's the Muley Bear.
Making his presence known.
Look at him. He's psyched.
Yeah.
Like you said, Tilby's out there.
I know. I love
him
it.
Up.
Yeah. Tanner Matthews making his presence out there.
Tanner Matthews played so good in JV and varsity.
Yeah, I'd love to watch him play.
The JV game, Carter was led in scoring for the Trojan. Nick Despain had 14 points. Tilby had 10. Tanner Matthews had 11, including 3 threes. The MVP of the game, as chosen by Tyler Buckway, was Nate Pace, freshman. He had 7 points, but they came at a critical time.
In the JV game?
In the JV game. Okay. Morgan won the JV game 56-54.
That's awesome, yeah. Nate, funny story about Nate Pace. One time me and my best friend James Stredbeck, when we were younger. Elder Stredbeck. We wanted to put on a basketball camp for some young Morgan kids, and no one signed up except for Nate Pace. So
look at him now.
I know, exactly.
Did you teach
him
everything he knows?
Yeah. I mean, that's why he's walking out with the MVP, right?
That's right. Will you? I didn't catch the freshman score. Will you ask Mike who won the freshman game?
Mike, who won the freshman game?
Freshman won. Morgan won the freshman game as well. So far, Carter, all grade classifications have won from Morgan.
Okay.
So this is
nice.
a great rivalry, and we appreciate those of you who are joining us online and watching the Morgan Sports Network. I'm Tyler Quigley and you're Carter Thackeray. You won a state championship in basketball in 2019.
Yep.
And football, 2020. Alex Fisher to Harris. Should have taken the 3 out to Ordina. Can I say that from up here?
Yeah.
Ordina made that little shot, but he got fouled before. That's a 6-team foul on Grantsville. That foul was on Allred, his first. Fisher will inbound right in front of his friends. Killian all over him. Gets it to Ordina. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. The Lady Trojans will be at home against Ben Lomond. Mike Despain and Ryan Turner will be on the call. And then Friday, we're taking our show on the road. The Morgan boys team will be at Ben Lomond. I will be doing on the call with Benjamin Brown. Ordina.
I love that.
What a move by Ordina. Count it, please, NBA.
Yes.
No? Okay.
1-1. We can walk out of here with a couple points on it.
We're just under halfway through the 4th period. Morgan's in the bonus. 1-1 here for Ordina.
You know, it all comes down to defense and free throws now.
Elijah Bailey's back in, Carter, number 35.
Good to see.
He's a junior, as well as Criddle and Harris and Fisher. Ordina is a senior. Ordina spins the ball, shoots it up, short. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Morgan up 4. It's not enough. Mulford up top, guarded by Bailey. They've pulled Criddle out from underneath. He's up on the 3-point line. Moritzen goes around him. Gets it out to Mulford for 3, and he got it.
Ooh.
His second 3 of the game. He has 6 points.
A big dagger there by
Morgan
number 11.
Up 1. Really a smooth shot there by
the
player that you played against.
Yeah, I know. So odd to think about. He still looks the same, too.
So do you.
True.
The Grantsville crowd is chanting defense here. 3:13 to go.
I can hardly hear you, Ty. We got a loud gym. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is good. Here's Fisher, drives in, gets it to Criddle.
Yes,
Ordina for
it's
3.
in.
No. Eli Bailey tipped
yes!
it in.
Wow!
Eli Bailey.
A miracle tip. We love it. He is feeling it tonight.
Eli Bailey is on fire. Mulford gets in deep. Eli's on him. 17 points for Eli Bailey, Carter. Morgan's up 3.
What a game.
We're on our feet along with the student section. The Trojan faithful are still sitting. Mulford for another three. That's short. Rebound Fisher. Has the Muley Bear, but decides to take some time. Morgan, both teams have 3 timeouts left. Fisher drives in. Comes back out. Criddle is posting up. Stolen. Controlled by
Morgan,
Bailey.
yes, nice.
Coach Austin thought Criddle may have been called for a foul.
And Carter Killian comes in. It's jungle ball.
Eli Bailey.
It's
ball's kicked.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, watch out, Kirsten.
That was
wow. Moritzen almost hit Kirsten.
Oh, no.
She's
probably a little shook up.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Heads up, Kirsten. She's one of our
timeout,
Grantsville. I'm glad someone called a timeout there. That was
Me too. I about had to go down and tell everyone to calm down.
I don't think you had time to write down all the turnovers that just happened there, but there was a bunch.
I don't think any of those even count as turnovers. That's just like
okay.
No one possessed the ball, you know. No possessions, no turning over.
Shout out to our sponsors. Academy Mortgage, your first choice home loan lender. Brett Mills, academymortgage.com. Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. He'll be on the call with me at Ben Lomond. He's a Ben Lomond alum.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
He's now a Morganite, so he'll be there. I asked him if he's going to wear his kilt or his plaid shorts, and he said probably not.
Dang it, missed opportunity there, Ben.
We appreciate Shirts to a T. They're located in Morgan. They're one of our supporters. They do embroidery and screen printing. You can find them at shirtstoat.com. A+ Studios, Morgan High student Austin Barlow. His company is A+-studios.com. They do music videos and short films. Gardner Development is a full-service real estate development company. They have land for sale all over. They have lots available in Mountain Green. Cottonwoodsmg.com. Hooked Up Plumbing. They will hook you up with all of your plumbing needs. Water heaters, water softeners. Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark. Squeaky Clean, professional auto detailing. Connor Brown, Morgan student. He will make your car look brand new. Morgan ball, under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Morgan up 3. Eli Bailey fakes the 3. Gets it out to Harris. Controlled by Ordina. Tight man-to-man defense here by Grantsville.
Yes, call him up.
Foul. Sandberg got it. 8 team fouls now on Grantsville.
Yeah.
Player.
I mean, if I see one more Grantsville player hold their arms up and start complaining, I'm going to have a fit. I don't know why it gets my blood boiling so bad, but it does.
Do you want to go down and have a word with them?
I know. Yeah, I mean, I can't really talk much. I was kind of an emotional basketball player as well. Still am. But, it gets my blood boiling.
Nixon missed the front end of a 1-and-1 again. Rare. Morgan up 3.
We don't want to see those come back and bite us.
Morgan still in a man-to-man defense. Morgan has 3 team fouls. Crowd wanted a foul. Here's Allred, drives in and gets a layup for 2. Allred has 9 points for Grantsville. Morgan up 1.
Morgan's biggest possession of the season right here.
Just over 1 minute to go in regulation. Ordina drives in, gets it to Harris at the free throw line.
No.
He's fouled.
Foul.
The refs
Do
are
not
conferring.
give them a jump ball. He's around him.
Let's
no
see
way.
what the Zebras decide. Jump ball. Possession, Grantsville.
Wow.
Look up here, boys. They're not looking to you
So-
for advice.
So since when, if you have, he wasn't shooting, he didn't jump up in the air and he had his hand on the ball. He just went and touched his hand on the ball. He wasn't even trying to get it. Man, I don't know.
1 minute to go in regulation. Morgan up 1. Killian with the ball. Gets it to Criddle with a foul. Not a bad foul, Carter.
Not a bad foul, but man.
Kind of a ticky-tack compared to what's been going on.
Compared to what we just saw,
That's Criddle's first personal only. He's typically pretty aggressive, but Grantsville ball under their own basket. Killian to Allred, fakes the 3. He's in the painted area.
Oh, don't touch it. I don't know.
Ball
Maybe
picked
we
up by
tipped it.
Killian.
I think, yeah, should have let it go.
Mondragon for three, blocked by
Blocked,
Bailey.
nice.
Killian has a nose for the ball.
Wow.
And they
Man,
get a
this
timeout
game.
with a loose ball. I don't like that call, but timeout, full timeout
Yeah,
for Grantsville.
the timeout was called as the ball was in the air. I don't know. I don't love
I don't
it.
understand it either.
You know, that's obviously hard as an official to see where the ball is, but, you know, from us up at the Crow's Nest, we can see that obviously no possession anywhere, and they're getting a timeout called for them. So,
kind of recap the game here. The team foul situation, Grantsville has 8, Morgan has 4. Morgan has 3 timeouts left. Grantsville has 1. Morgan is up 1, 40-39, led by Eli Bailey with 17 points. Nixon Ordina has 8 points. Carter Killian has 16 for Grantsville. Tate Allred 9. What do you want to see here in this last minute, Carter?
a W. That's about it. You know, I want to see a nice defensive stop right here. I'm sure Coach Austin's drawing up a great play for Grantsville here, but, you know, let's see an aggressive Morgan defense right here.
Grantsville has the ball underneath their own basket.
Morgan needs to know that they can be as almost aggressive as possible because we have 3 fouls to give. Who cares if we're all over them trying to get the ball? Let's make them uncomfortable.
I agree. 40.7 seconds to go in regulation. Morgan up 1. Killian to inbound. Gets it in.
Nice. There's some aggressive defense there by Harris.
They're going to go for the last shot, Carter?
They better not. We got fouls to give.
Have all red underneath. Good defense by Ordina. Eli blocked it from behind, but I think Nixon may have fouled him underneath. They got Nixon with the foul.
So apparently Nixon got him on the head, but Nixon doesn't agree with it as he comes over and talks to the official.
Not at all. Eli got under there and blocked that.
Oh, and an ugly miss there by Allred. You know, I think he's still scarred from Tyler Buckway.
This will be the 8th free throw for Grantsville.
And I think this is the first tie of the ball game here, if my stats are right.
And I'm sure they are. Timeout. Full timeout for the Trojans. Carter, will Morgan hold it for the last shot?
They definitely should, because we have the fouls in our favor. If they try to get aggressive with us at all, if they try to get a steal or anything like that, I think it's too risky for them to be aggressive here, because if they foul us, especially with hardly any time left, you know, it puts us to the line 1-1. But so I think they should hold it to the last shot, make them foul them.
25.7 seconds to go. Morgan 40, Grantsville 40. 2 of the top teams in all of 3A battling it out right here. Grantsville ranked number 1 in the boys basketball RPI. Morgan ranked number 4th. Number 2 is Layton Christian. Layton Christian beat Grantsville last week, Carter.
That's what I heard from Craig Fisher today at Golden West. That's how I even knew we were playing Grantsville.
Morgan has a record of 12-5. Grantsville's record is 14-13.
Wait, they played that many games this year?
One more week of regulation, Carter, and then we're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This is
how many games have we played though?
Morgan has played 17 games. Both teams have played 17 games.
Oh, I thought you said they're 14-3.
Oh,
I thought you said 13.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, they played 27 games. That'd be wild.
No.
Yeah, we played.
Here we go. Morgan ball.
Full court press.
Aiden Harris to inbound. Grantsville
draw a foul here.
Press. Ball into Turner. Dribbles it up the court quickly, very smartly. Gets it back to Ordina. 20 seconds to go. Ordina with the ball. Morgan in a spread offense here. Eli's down on the baseline.
No other person I'd rather have the ball. And we have another timeout.
Trojans. Morgan has 1 timeout left. Grantsville has 1 timeout left.
Okay.
11.1 seconds to go. Does that mean number 11, Gavin Turner, will take the shot?
Basically, I would say.
What would you like to see happen here? Coach Benson's drawing up the play.
Man, I'm trying to think what's going on in Coach Benson's head right now. But I mean, I think they're going to want to try to go for the last shot. I think they need to have someone taller. I'd love to have Eli Bailey pass the ball in right here. Make sure they don't get a turnover. That's the biggest thing.
Morgan will have the ball in front of their student section, or right in front of our friend Daniel Moudreau. There he is over on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind the officials, you can see him there. He has a mask on.
Oh, he's got the media pass.
He's got his Morgan Sports Network media pass. He's got his maroon jacket on, blue jeans. Daniel Moudreau, statistician, Morgan Sports expert. Last night, the Morgan girls won in overtime at Grantsville.
I mean, an overtime game would be fun, but I think I'd give Morgan just win it here. We can do it.
Harris will inbound. He has it into Turner. High post to Bailey.
Eli, win it for
Back
us.
door to
Foul!
And he's fouled with 3.6 seconds to go. What a play drawn up by Coach Skylar Benson.
Great play. I love it. Man, my heart's racing. You know, I thought Eli was just going to turn around and give us a little push shot for the win.
I did too.
But you know, this is good too.
Went back door to Ordina. Ordina will be at the line shooting 2. He has 8 points.
Oh.
First one is in and out. Wow.
Wow, our free throws are really hurting us today. So the door is now open for Grantsville to win the game with any basket, assuming they get the rebound.
Here's Ordina. Spins the ball. Shot up.
Oh,
no good. Rebound or Bailey.
Shoot it.
Gavin Turner for 3 for the win.
Yes! Yes! We got it!
Sends Morgan home with the victory. Number 11, Carter.
Let's go. You called it, Ty.
The Trojan faithful have stormed the court.
And you know what's better than beating Grantsville? Beating them on a Wednesday when they have to drive all the way back down to Grantsville and go to school tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Warm up the bus and send them home.
What a play by Gavin Turner. Oh, wow.
And Coach Benson calls over the team, and the whole school's going crazy.
Absolute. Look at the student section. There is no one there. Absolute pandemonium.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Eli Bailey is our player of the game, along with Gavin Turner. Both will get a bacon bomb.
And we'll give you an honorary mention as a seer of the of the final play. And there's not final handshakes at the end of the game.
Oh, here they go. Our guys just forgot about that part. Carter, who's your MVP for Grantsville?
Oh, man. Oh, for Grantsville.
He will get
probably
a
Killian.
certificate signed by myself and Mike Despain and a sticker.
Yeah, probably Killian.
For Morgan Trojans, I just don't feel good about not giving Eli and Gavin both a bacon bomb. I hope you're okay with that, Nate Bingham.
Oh, yes.
Normally we just give out one, but special circumstances call for special.
I say give it to Eli because he just played so well. But, I mean, what an amazing finish there by Gavin Turner to send it to the First Community Bank of Morgan for the win.
What a
man, from the dirt spot.
Yeah, definitely from the dirt spot. And Gavin had 5 points. He made a 2-pointer that he banked in, and he banked in his 3.
Oh, I love it. The bank is open.
The bank is
open.
The
bank is open on Wednesday
5-point
night.
deposit for Gavin Turner. Give him 5 basis points. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, my. We appreciate those of you who have watched on the Morgan Sports Network. And if you feel inclined to make a donation, we would accept it. You can find us on Venmo at Morgan Sports Network. What are your other thoughts, Carter?
I'm speechless.
I am too. That was just so fun. Gavin Turner, wow, with virtually no time on the clock.
I know.
Nixon, a rare for Nixon to miss 4 straight free throws, but it turned out.
I know. It had me nervous. You know, I'm sure he'll be thinking about that tonight. I'm sure Matthews will have a word with the team about free throws because they had to have shot less than 50%, but you know, it doesn't matter tonight as Gavin Turner sends it home with an exciting W. Wow.
What a game.
I don't want to go home. Can we play again?
You can stay here and help clean up.
Yeah, I will.
Well, I'm Tyler Quigley for Carter Thackeray, Dylan Despain, Mike Despain, PJ Williams, Jake Haywood, and all of the Morgan Sports Network team. Daniel Muudreau, we appreciate you watching the Morgan Sports Network. We'll be back with you tomorrow night, where the Lady Trojans will take on Ben Lomond. Then on Friday night, the Boy Trojans will take on Ben Lomond at Ben Lomond. We will bring you that game, JV and Varsity Live. Good night, everybody.